Corporate greed is like a hungry monster, always wanting more. Companies can get tempted to make more money, even if it means breaking rules or hurting people. They might lie about their products, treat workers unfairly, or damage the environment. This greed for profit can have serious consequences. It can hurt customers, employees, and even the company itself in the long run. Think of it like a house of cards. At first it seems stable, but one wrong move can make everything collapse. In this essay, we'll look at some examples of corporate greed and its effects. We'll also see how important it is for companies to be ethical and responsible. In 2015, Volkswagen, a famous car company, was caught in a big lie. They had put software in their cars to cheat on emissions tests. This made their cars seem cleaner than they were. Millions of cars were affected. Volkswagen was selling cars that polluted the air much more than allowed. This was bad for the environment and people's health. The company did this to boost sales and profits. They wanted to be seen as environmentally friendly, but they weren't willing to invest in truly clean technology. The opioid crisis is a tragic example of corporate greed. Pharmaceutical companies pushed highly addictive painkillers, even though they knew the risks. They made huge profits while millions of people became addicted. These companies used misleading marketing to convince doctors to overprescribe these drugs. They put profits before the well-being of patients, leading to a devastating health crisis. This case shows how corporate greed can have a devastating impact on society, fueling addiction and causing widespread suffering. Section 4. The Rana Plaza collapse, ignoring safety for cheaper costs. In 2013, a garment factory building in Bangladesh, Rana Plaza, collapsed, killing over 1,000 workers. The building was unsafe, with cracks and illegal floors. The factory produced clothes for many international brands. These brands were more focused on getting cheap clothes than on the safety of the workers making them. This tragedy shows how the pursuit of profit can lead companies to ignore basic human rights and safety standards. Section 5. The immediate impact, soaring profits and tarnished reputations. In the short term, corporate greed might seem profitable. Companies can see their profits soar when they cut corners or deceive customers. However, these gains are often short-lived. When their unethical actions are exposed, their reputation suffers. Customers lose trust and their brand image gets damaged. The Volkswagen scandal, for example, cost the company billions in fines and lost sales. Section 6. The long-term repercussions, eroding trust and sustainable growth. The long-term consequences of corporate greed are even more severe. It erodes trust in businesses, making people skeptical of their motives. It also discourages innovation and sustainable practices. Why invest in ethical solutions if you can make a quick profit by cutting corners? This short-sighted approach ultimately harms everyone, including the companies themselves. They might enjoy temporary gains, but they risk their long-term sustainability and the well-being of society. Section 7. Charting a different course towards ethical business practices. Corporate greed is not inevitable. Companies can choose a different path, one that prioritizes ethics, sustainability, and social responsibility. This means being honest in their dealings, treating employees fairly, and considering the environmental and social impact of their actions. By embracing ethical practices, companies can build trust with their customers, create a positive work environment, and contribute to a better world. This is not just good ethics, it's good business.